Okay, now we're going to look at making the mortise part for our mortise and tenon joint. So there's the tenon, there's the mortise part. Now the first thing we're going to do is we are going to mark out our piece of wood using a steel ruler, a pencil and a marking gauge. So the first thing we do, the piece of material is 100 millimeters and we need to make a mark halfway at 50. Once we've done that, we use the tri-square to mark halfway. We then take our marking gauge, which we set at a third of the width which we used for the other joint, and we use the marking gauge to mark down both sides of the mortise joint. If you like to, you get a sharp pencil, run those down inside there. The next stage is to measure the width, and the width of the material is about 44 millimeters, and we need half that, and we need to mark it half either side, here and here. So I measure that, and half of 44 is about 22. Half of 44, 22. Mark that, and then again mark it with a marking gauge. Now it's important to mark this with a marking gauge, not copy this off another one, because we need to have it accurate. What we're then going to do is just mark our waist on these materials here. So we're going to mark our waist here, and then we're ready to drill 3 holes in the material. Now we're going to do this using the pillar drill over here. So we're going over to the pillar drill. We've got our pillar drill set up, and we've got it set up here to drill. So we're going to put our piece of work into the pillar drill. We're going to turn on the pillar drill and drill 3 holes. The holes should go all the way through, and we've also put a piece of material underneath here to make sure that this Forstner bit doesn't hit on the hand vise. We're using the hand vise, we're wearing a pair of goggles, and we're turning that on. Once we've done that, once we've done the 3 holes, we can go to the next stage. The next stage now is here, and we've got our 3 holes drilled all the way through. Then we're going to take our chisel, and we're going to take the mallet and start cutting on the bench hook. First of all, go around with the chisel on the pencil line, just carefully, one bit at a time, cutting down and removing the material until we have it square. Once we've got it square, we can finish it off until we've got our part like this.